Hello, my name is Elder C.W. Harris, and I am the founder of Intersection of Change. We are celebrating our 25th anniversary. We're doing something new this year. We're doing our fundraiser via telethon. We hope that you find this exciting and enjoyable as you support our three missions in our organizations. And I'm so thankful to welcome you to this wonderful telethon event. Beside me are my co-founders, and they will introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Amelia Harris, and I am one of the co-founders of Intersection of Change.
And hello, everyone. I'm one of the co-founders as well, Todd Marcus, and working in the role of executive director to support our three different programs. We're really happy to be able to have the chance to remotely be with you this year, and we have filmed site visits and tours of our three different programs, our Martha's Place program, our Strength to Love 2 program, and our Jubilee Arts program. And we're going to start by taking you out to our Strength to Love 2 farm with our wonderful program director, Brian Eberfall-Wright, and we'll let him take it from here.
Hey, how are you all? My name is Brian Eberfall-Wright. I'm the farm manager here at Strength to Love 2 Farm, and I'm the program director at Strength to Love. I want to welcome you all to our 1.5-acre farm. We're standing in one of our tunnels where we're growing quite a bit of produce. We're growing different crops here throughout the year. We grow for 12 months throughout the year in our tunnels. We have a total of 16 tunnels that we grow out of. We have a greenhouse as well that's coming in the future that we'll be providing plants for you all. But I just wanted to thank you guys for your contributions to our organization, Intersection of Change. Your contributions help us fight the food insecurity and the food apartheid that we're facing here in our community in West Baltimore. So thank you guys for what you do. We'll continue to do the work that we do to try to address food insecurity and food apartheid in our community. Your donations also go to help support our workforce development program that trains young adults between the ages of 18 to 24 for us to help them with job training, certification, so they can have a career. And so these are the works that we're doing here at Strength to Love 2, and we just want to thank you guys for supporting us.
Here at Strength to Love 2 Farm, we seed and try to grow as many of our crops as we can. One of our farm workers here, Carlos, is demonstrating how we use a 4-seed seeder to seed crops. He's using this seeder to seed spinach, and this tool right here allows us to drop the plants directly in a row in which we want them to grow, so we don't have to worry about the seeds being overly spaced or underspaced and have to worry about fungal or mold damage that occur through the crops. We harvest our produce fresh for each market or for each sale. We can see one of our staff members here, Ada, she's harvesting Swiss chard. So the harvest process varies depending on the crop. Some crops we could just harvest them in what we call a cut and come again method. Some crops we just simply go and chop them off, the whole crop from the top of the crop there. So Ada is harvesting Swiss chard for a client that we have for an order to go out very soon. And so once again, everything we grow here is organic. We grow it organically, and we try to use sustainable growing methods as well. And our row spacing and everything is designed so it's easy for us to harvest, it's easier for us to manage our houses. And so this is what Ada is demonstrating to you all, how we harvest our crops. With the Swiss chard, this is what we call rainbow chard. And so for us, it's very important when we harvest it to try to get multiple colors in there. Our customers like those. So you can see her looking around at different leaves, trying to get different colors and make sure we get the best leaves for our customers. Here at Strength to Love 2, not only do we grow our produce from seed and we sell it at a market, we also package and wash our produce here. We follow a 3-wash method. So we do a triple wash here. We initially start with filling up these tubs with fresh water, and we use a solution called Sandtown, which is a natural solution that kills bacteria and germs from our produce. And this really works in alignment with our organic growing methods. And then from there, once we put the Sandtown in and the water in, then we fill up our tubs with our produce. And so we fill it up here, and one of our staff, Carlos, is demonstrating. Basically, we just harvested a fresh order of, this is baby kale from our farm, a baby kale mix. So we fill up our tubs. We follow a triple wash method here. We wash it 3 times. We sort through the produce. Anything that may not be pretty, we'll separate it, or any defective produce, we separate it. And then from this place here, we bag it up and we get it to our customers either via the market or through special orders. Ms. Hall, our assistant farm manager, is demonstrating how we bag our produce. Once it is harvested from the field and washed, the next stage to getting the produce to our customers is bagging it. So you can see her putting the produce in the bag, and then we have our digital scale here to where we make sure that we give each customer exactly what they ask for. Each bag, make sure it has the weight that is needed. And so once she has the produce in the bag, the last step of us bagging the produce from there is that we simply get a label on it. That label has our Strength to Love 2 logo on it. It contains the harvest date. It contains the amount of the weight as far as the produce in the bag. And of course, on the label it says what the produce is. So these are the steps that we go through as far as packaging up and bagging our produce. And we try to make sure we label all of our produce with Strength to Love 2, so our customers know where their produce came from. And this is really important when we go to different farmers markets like Waverly Market, and we sell with our partner, the Farm Alliance, and other farms are there selling their produce. We want our customers to know that this produce specifically comes from Strength to Love 2. And we have a lot of people who ask just for us, so we want them to be able to see what we have and know that it's from us. So here at Strength to Love 2 Farm, we have a bi-weekly market that we call our Monroe Street Market, which is, as you can see, is right here on Monroe Street. So some of our customers are aware of our market through our website, and that's www.s2l2.com. But we also have a lot of customers who drive by, walker buys, and so we do this on a bi-weekly basis, and we're really excited in the future that we'll actually have a permanent market stand there on Monroe that we will have open on a more consistent basis. So our farm, on our produce, we offer seasonal produce. Right now, we're sort of in between 2 seasons, so we have some summer crops, we have peppers and tomatoes, but we also have some of our fall crops that we planted earlier in August and September. So we have kale, we have mustard greens, we have salad mixes. We also have bouquets of flowers as well. So depending on the season will dictate the crops that we have, but everything that we sell will be produce that we have freshly harvested the day or the day before that is grown directly here on our farm. We not only have our Monroe Street Market and our CSA program, but we also sell to many local restaurants in the Baltimore area, but also in DC and other places as well in the DMV area. So we sell diversely throughout the board. So like I said, whether it's individuals, restaurants, other organizations, or even at farmers markets like Waverly Market, you can find our produce at those different places. The profits go directly to our organization, Strength to Love 2 here at our farm. We employ residents from our community. So the profits go to helping to build economic revenue in our community, but also as well as the major objective of the farm is to provide a healthy source of produce in our community that's in a food-deprived neighborhood. So The proceeds go to help pay our staff, but also our proceeds go to help to keep our operation running so we could continue to provide produce for our community.
Good morning. My name is Reverend Karen Brown. I am the Senior Resource Developer here at Intersection of Change and also working with the Thrive Workforce Development Program. So we are here, the young people are coming in 1 day a week to do instruction. They are learning the skills, soft skills that would help them get a job. And we're also very excited to have a partnership with Baltimore City Community College where they will go and receive certifications that will put them on a path to career greatness. And so this is the class today. We have 8 students and they're very promising. We have entrepreneurs. They're looking to be certified in forklift driving or customer service.
How you doing? My name is Javon Smothers. This is a program that we're in right now. Basically, they're trying to give us an opportunity to get jobs, especially if you're struggling at the age that I am. I'm 19, everybody else here is around that age too. And we're just working with each other to embed each other so we can improve as an adult, to prove that we can fit into that world and be put in a place, we'll be being put through the test as an adult and, just living life. And so they're helping us improve on that and we help each other also.
Very determined, hardworking, and I am willing to learn. I'm very reliable and I'm always there on the phone call whenever anybody needs me. So if you would like to call me or email me, my email is...
So being a good salesman and being a good partner, I got hit business like mine and yours on the back. For being a good candidate, a good customer service, and a good prostitution. Also,
But I don't think you was actually talking about more about the position and why you wanted to be there. I know you said asking him about is he for Brooklyn and stuff like that, where he lives and stuff like that. But I didn't hear you said why you wanted to do it and why it interested you best.
So on the spot, we asked you to do a 15-second elevator speech. So you did it. Give yourself a hand. You did it, right? And so this is all practice, right? Practice makes perfect. And so we're going to do this again, all right? And I just like the fact that you all seem to be receptive. I mean, to stand up, you got, you just met Brother Horry. So you're standing up in front of somebody you don't know. So I just want us to be mindful. I hope that none of us has thin skin in the class, because it's all about love and support, correct? Mm-hmm. So that's why I think it's good when you're going to say something negative, try to think of 3 positive things. Whatever it is, in any relationship, right? If you're going to talk about, oh my goodness, the sun is not shining, that's something that's not positive. Well, talk about 3 things. Well, the sun is going to come out, right? I'm not in a wheelchair. I still have food on the table. So sometimes it just gives us that attitude adjustment so that we're soaring like an eagle. I like the example of soaring like an eagle and not down in the chicken coop.
And what are you interested in for your career?
I'm interested in real estate at the moment. I would love to go back to college in order to pursue a career in psychology or forensic science.
And how is Thrive program helpful towards that goal?
Our program is helpful because we are able to get certifications, so they are pushing us in order to go to school and learning what we need to learn in order to pursue our career.
Thank you, Stina.
We are back. Supporters, we're so thankful for all that you have done in this wonderful segment talking about Strength to Love 2. We are working in our communities to end food apartheid. We have come so far in the beginning. We just had one hoop house, and now we have expanded to over 10. We want your support. We need your support to take it further. We're so thankful for all that you have done and is doing, and we hope that you continue to enjoy the other parts of our program, talking about our other missions. And now, without any further ado, we'll turn this over into the hands of Amelia Harris.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be able to tell you a little bit about Martha's Place. It started back in 2000, and just the expansion and the women that have come across our doorsteps have been such teachable moments, and not only teachable moments, but long-lasting relationships, even as the women moved on to their next phases. I'm grateful that Martha's Place has been a light sitting on a hill that many have come and asked, can I be a part? And so tonight, we're grateful that we get to share with you the expansion of Martha's Place and all that has taken place from then up until now. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to our program director, Jasper Nance.
Hello, my name is Jasper Nance, and I am the esteemed program director for Martha's Place. Martha's Place is a semi-independent living housing program for women overcoming addiction. Martha's Place has been around for over 25 years. And over the last 25 years, we have helped over 500 women in addiction.
Martha's Place is a recovery house for women. And that's what I need in my life, recovery. And I needed to learn how to stay stopped, because stopping was the easy part, you know. And because I was like a chronic relapser. And I had made up my mind this time to stay stopped, because I wanted to live, you know, to save my life. And Martha's Place helped me with all of that. And it's still helping me.
Most of our women come from the Baltimore City area or the surrounding areas. To be eligible, women must first have 6 months of sobriety, be in or willing to go to a substance use support group, and be able to afford the expenses that comes with being at Martha's Place.
When I came for the interview, I was talking to the people that was here, the director, and they looked like they was full of love, and they really wanted to help me because I really needed help. It was, when I did the walkthrough, it was nice and clean. The people that was here, they looked like I could get along with them, because it wasn't easy for me to get along with them, but the setting was real nice.
The goal of Martha's Place is to help women that are still struggling with addiction and not quite ready to be out on their own. Moreover, we want them to outgrow their need for us. We do that by providing addictions counseling, money management, case management. We assist them in building relationships, as well as grief and loss, and providing other resources for them.
Oh, I was real messed up when I came. Martha's Place, it helped me. My attitude was terrible. I didn't know how to save money. I was acting out. But with Martha's Place help, the counselor that was here, Miss Sherry Todd, she helped me a lot. The ladies in the house helped me a lot, because I really had problems when I came here. I came up with my mother getting killed. There was a barrier on me. My daughter, she was a barrier on me so bad that I almost committed suicide. I was in the psych ward for a while, but I wanted to get clean. I said, yeah, Martha's Place was the way for me, because they helped me to see all my flaws. I could talk to them, get real deep with them, and tell them really what was going on with me. I ain't had to try to be somebody else or for somebody else to like me. They came clean and told me what I needed to do. I did my meetings. Structure was the way to go. The time schedule, it was right. Everything turned out just right, like I wanted it. It's like it was sent to me. And I did everything right, and I finally graduated.
And it also helped me out with managing and saving money. it helped me with my finances. So, you know, it's a lot of resources that I have gotten from Martha's Place, you know, and I'm still getting from Martha's Place, you know. So, again, it's teaching me more how to be independent, you know. So it's pretty much preparing me for when I do leave and get out on my own.
Martha's Place is located on the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and Pressman Street. We have 4 houses that we have renovated since our inception. All of these houses in total hold up to 15 women. Each woman gets a tour of the house prior to their arrival, and some can even choose the rooms that they want. All housing is community living, and all the women work together on keeping everything clean, doing the chores, washing the dishes, and most importantly, interacting and relationship building.
Oh my, I've been here just a couple of weeks. It's like I'm learning a lot since I've been to the Greece. It's been a cooking experiment. I did the money thing the other day. Well, I love it. I love it. And I'm still meeting people. Yes, I love it. Hopefully I can meet other people, the females that's here. It's beautiful, yes.
I would say Martha's Place is a good place to come if you really want recovery, because it'll help you with all that. It'll help you, you know, be more responsible, independent, you know, push you into like getting employment and be like, you know, active and be a member of society. Yeah. So I love Martha's Place.
2.5 years I stayed here and I grew. I like myself today. Me and my daughter get along great. I got my family back. I have worries, but not the worries that I had before. Thank God for Martha's Place. They helped me live again.
Martha's Place is a dynamic organization, and I'm so happy to be a part and be the program director of Martha's Place. We have maintained a great success rate, and I'm looking forward to Martha's Place being here for years to come. Thank you.
Well, we've come back to the 3 of us, and we trust that you have enjoyed watching all that transpires at Martha's Place. It certainly has been a transition and a learning curve for us as well as the women, because not only have they been a blessing to us being on the corners of Pennsylvania Avenue and Pressman Street, but we have learned to work together as a total community. So when we're not around, these women are looking out for us. They're looking out for the properties. They're looking out for one another. They're looking out for the gardens. And it certainly has been such a staple there on Pennsylvania and Pressman. So we thank you. We trust that you will, you've heard something, you were able to observe something that will get you to invest, that it will enable you to say, I want to join in with you, to be partners with you, because it is our fundraiser and we need your continual support.
As we continue to tell you about the rest of the wonderful work that we're doing in our community in West Baltimore, along historic Pennsylvania Avenue, which once was the Harlem of Baltimore, was home to so many great venues, the Royal Theater, the Sphinx Club, all of the wonderful artists. As a jazz musician in the other half of my life, loving that Duke Ellington and John Coltrane and Miles Davis and Dizzy Gillespie all played on Pennsylvania Avenue. And one of the things that we have been doing is working to rebuild the artistic legacy of our community over the past 15 years through our Jubilee Arts program.
Yes.
You're going to hear from our wonderful program director, Nora Howe, about all the work that we're doing, how broad we are in serving over 2,000 people in our community a year, how we're really reclaiming that legacy and using it as a tool to empower our community residents. We'll turn it over to Ms. Howe for this next segment.
Hi, my name is Nora. I'm the program director of Jubilee Arts, And Jubilee is a community-based program that uses art as a tool to bring people together, to build community, to learn about our history and change our future. We welcome anyone to come to Jubilee Arts. We're specifically interested in engaging people that can walk to our buildings, so folks in West Baltimore, Upton, Druid Heights, Sandtown, and the surrounding neighborhoods.
I'm Katrina, and this is
Jay.
And I've been coming to Jubilee Arts going on 3 to 4 years. I started by going to the corner store, and I seen the brochure hanging up on a street sign. And I seen that it piqued my interest because I wanted to do sewing, and it was very affordable, and it offered dance classes for my child. So it really made me want to do it, and it was more reasonable than a lot of other programs in the Baltimore area.
I've been going here for 3 years, and I saw my mom did it, and I wanted to join too, and it welcomed me. I like it. And it comforted.
And plus we learn skills and enhance our skills, and a lot of skills that we learned today, we are confident in accomplishing them. So Jubilee Arts is awesome. The staff is welcoming, like Kanye said, and the instructors are informative, and I recommend it for anyone in the Baltimore area.
I think Jubilee Arts is really special for a number of reasons, but one of the things that really stands out to me is being community focused and family focused. So there's something here for mom, dad, grandma, aunt, sister, cousin, and we all can come to here and make art and share to celebrate who we are, what we want to become, and to express ourselves.
What do I recommend? Creative people, nice customer service. I also like ringing the bell. And when I did ballet, that was my first time, and I loved my first teacher of ballet. So I do recommend it.
So right now, Jubilee Arts offers a number of programs, including art and dance classes for the little ones as young as 3 up through adults and older adults.
Hi, my name is Elaine Modlin, and I'm in the line dance class. I've been there for approximately 5 to 6 years. I've been coming to Jubilee Arts. A friend of mine told me about the class, and I started coming. It was strictly at first because of exercise purposes, but then it developed into something fun and great, and I just kept coming. When I first came, I was very limited in what I could do. Now, I would consider myself as an expert in dancing. I am no longer a beginner, but I would consider myself being an expert. The people, the instructor, the people that you come in contact with, it's like I looked forward to every Monday coming and joining an extended part of my family. So it was just a fun way of being with my extended family. It is community oriented. Also, the classes are extremely reasonable. The instruction is wonderful, and you just will have a good time, and you will leave there with a pleasant attitude.
We also have an entrepreneurship program for high school age students where young people gain hands-on experience operating an arts-based business. Youth in Business is an arts-based business, so the young people learn how to create products. So primarily they're learning graphic design skills using professional grade software such as Adobe Illustrator. They're making graphic design shirts, and then they're actually selling them. So this summer they went from zero, they had no design, no concept, and as a team they worked together, they created a concept, they created a design, and then by the end of the 6 weeks they sold a physical t-shirt. So it's really learning every single step from ideation to marketing to sales and how to run a business.
My name is Ty J. McLaurin, and I'm 18 years old. I first got involved with the Youth in Business program through another program called YouthWorks when I was searching for a possible job for me to do in the summer. And in the following months, I received a phone call detailing what I would do. I guess what really piqued my interest is a program that allows you to do art and also make a business out of it. One of the things I gained is the importance of teamwork and working in a group to come up with a solution for any problem. Because when everybody's on the same page, an idea can come out better.
When we was coming up with concepts for the t-shirt, we needed everybody on board and not just one person. Because when you got everybody involved with one plan, everybody can say, oh, we like this, we like that, and we can use the aspects that everybody enjoy, and we can incorporate into the final design. You should support youth in business because it gives youths the ability to show off their skills and learn new ones so that they can one day become the entrepreneurs and the person they want to be in the future. One of the reasons why I decided to stay is because I can learn some business skills so I can one day apply those business skills in the course that I want to take in life. I want to become an IT tech one day, and I want to be able to use the business skills that I learned here so that I'll be able to market myself when I start my own tech business.
We also do murals and beautification projects in our neighborhood and events and festivals, anything that centers around making and showing art and dance.
They have a variety of different things from self-care to line dance to sewing to clay, youth and business. I think it's a lot of good opportunities, especially since you always hear about the negative in Baltimore. This is a good, positive, program, so I think it's awesome.
So this year, we're doing our fundraiser a little bit differently. We're here virtually. We miss seeing you all in our building. But even though we can't be together this year, we are still asking that you support us. Jubilee Arts continues to offer art and dance classes every single week for our entire community, and we are so grateful for all of you who've made it possible through pandemic times and long before. So please join us this year and in the years to come in supporting Jubilee Arts. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed seeing the amazing work that our Jubilee Arts program is doing for our community, so significant to the historic legacy of Pennsylvania Avenue in our communities of West Baltimore, Sandtown-Winchester, Upton, our immediate surrounding communities. And we're very proud of this. And there's so much opportunity for you to be involved with us in the programming that we are doing. And we want you to know that this is how you can be involved tonight as a contributor to our work. This is our fundraiser. This is our telethon, where you can call the numbers that are on your screen. You can go to the website, intersectionofchange.org, which you see on your screen, and do an online donation. This is critical to keeping our work continuing. In a time where we are yet coming out of a pandemic, we are seeing a struggle this year. We have a goal to raise from this event $15,000 that will go towards funds we have raised from sponsorships already. We are reliant on your support, your partnership to make this possible.
I am so thankful again for your support. Please keep those phones ringing. And I must say that Intersection of Change is a proud multicultural organization run by people of the community, indigenous people of the community. That includes Newborn Community of Faith, myself and my lovely wife. So keep those finances and those phones ringing, and we can have that wonderful, wonderful victory celebration after this hour of service. Now, included with us is a new person. Oh, she is our co-director, co-leader of our organization, Intersection of Change. This is the lovely, she sings so well, she speaks so well. We're so proud of her. Patty Pasalaral. God bless you, Patty.
Thank you, Elder Harris. I am honored to be here this evening to share with you and to invite your participation with us. I serve as co-board chair along with Miss Gloria Bird. Both of us have been on the board for quite a number of years, but even before our board partnership, we both have been volunteers with the organization. I have been in and working in Sandtown with Newborn Holistic Ministries originally, and now Intersection of Change, since 1997. Miss Gloria has been a member of the support community that has been serving Martha's Place for a couple of decades now. And even now, as we speak, she has been working to serve the ladies a wonderful meal, as she has done for years. We, as board chairs, want to invite you to join us and the board in our commitment to intersection of change. We're committed with our time, talent, and treasures, and we invite you to do the same. Tonight is a chance for you to give financially to support the work and to join those who have already been a part of supporting this work. I'd like to highlight our sponsors for this event. Our gold sponsors are the Baltimore Orioles and United Concordia Dental. The bronze sponsors are AGM Financial Services, Inc., P. Flanagan & Sons, Inc., Total Healthcare, and Newborn Community of Faith Church. We also have supporter sponsors, and this includes Bendon Art Galleries, Barty Carr, Commercial Group, Grace Fellowship Church, and Kelly Benefits. And they join in along with our friendship sponsors, Towson University College of Fine Arts and Communication, Burns & Associates, Inc., Employ and Relate, Time Printers, Jane and Michael Glick, the Hoffman Family, L&H Business Consulting, Mason & Carter, Inc., Steve and Mary Smallman. And we also want to acknowledge the generous in-kind support of Blue House Productions, which has made all of this work on the video possible. You have a chance to come and partner with us. We invite you to help make possible the ongoing work of intersection of change through our 3 different ministries, Martha's Place, Jubilee Arts, and Strength to Love 2. We are so grateful for your presence. And as all of my colleagues have said, call, sign up, get onto the website, participate with us, and join us so that we can reach our goal tonight. Thank you.
We want to offer you some additional motivation as you consider your donation and what you're able to give. We are very pleased to share that our staff this year has already contributed $11,000 to support the work. We hope that it shows you how invested we are as team members, as community residents based in our neighborhood, serving our community. And we hope that you will give generously. This is very important. We also are happy to share that we have some different benefits. If you donate at different levels, we're happy to let you know that for a $200 donation, you will be entered into our drawing. We have 3 different really nice gift baskets from Starbucks, gift baskets, and we will, at the end of the event, do a drawing of all that have donated at that level for the Starbucks gift basket. Our next tier for $350 is to be entered into our raffle for 8 amazing ceramic pieces of art. These are made by an amazing artist named Dominic Helgerth, and they are large pieces of ceramic that are a row home, a Baltimore row home, so iconic to our neighborhood. And we have 8 of those if you donate at that level. And then we're also happy to share that in our 3rd tier, for donations of $550 or more, we have several items that have been provided generously from Patagonia. That includes 1 item of a beanie, a 2nd item of a black hole bag, which is a hiking bag. The 3rd is a Patagonia duffel bag, and the 4th is a men's down sweater. So again, if you donate at one of these levels, know that you not only support our work, but also have the chance to be going home with one of these great gifts as well. And speaking of gifts, we want to share a couple final items with you. Several of us at Intersection of Change are not just staff, but also talented artists as well. And so you're going to hear from some of us with this next segment, a little bit of music from Pennsylvania Avenue, the arts mecca back in the day. We're so happy to have great partners like the Black Arts District, like No Boundaries Coalition that are working with us in these efforts and really fighting to bring arts back. In the other half of my life, as a jazz musician, I've had the opportunity to do some performances on Pennsylvania Avenue. We're going to give you a little peek at that now.
And don't forget, Clergy United for the Transformation of Sandtown. They also in powerful support in all that we do.
So enjoy the music. Be sure to call the numbers on the screen. Be sure to go to the website on the screen and make your donation now. Thank you everyone for joining us here on Pennsylvania Avenue. We are at the intersection of Pennsylvania Avenue and Pressman Street, right at our heart of intersection of change. All the buildings behind us are projects that we have taken from vacants into buildings that now serve as part of our Martha's Place, Jubilee Arts, Strength to Love 2, all of our programs that make up intersection of change. We're proud of the murals that you see in the background, the buildings, and the beautiful space we've fought for our community. I've got great musicians with us today, Obasi Okoto on the bass, Eric Kennedy on the drums, and we're going to play a couple selections for you out here on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Welcome back. What a rich gift we have in being able to hear jazz on Pennsylvania Avenue again.
Yes, yes.
And that reminds us of the commitment that Intersection of Change has to the rebirth and the recommitment of bringing life back and beauty and creativity. We want to remind you again that you have every opportunity to give. Please call the number on the screen or go to our website, intersectionofchange.org, and make your commitment and your pledge. And now we have the opportunity for something else.
And just as we got to share some music with you, we are going to share another item that you can engage with us on. This is one of our great Jubilee Arts instructors with a drawing demonstration. So if you have a passion for art, you can sign up for our classes at Jubilee Arts, or tonight you can grab your pencil, grab your pen, grab a piece of paper, and follow along on this next project.
Hi, my name's Nadia. I'm a teacher at Jubilee Arts, and I teach the draw-along classes. I'm going to show you all how to draw a dragon, and you can draw along with me if you'd like. So we will be drawing a dragon today. Dragons come in all different shapes, sizes. It doesn't really matter like how big you make yours, but we are going to be drawing one that has wings and has fire coming out of its mouth. Lots of really cool powers. So first have your paper horizontal. Don't keep it vertical. We're going to have it be a little bigger. We'll have its tail going out in space for the fire. So normally when drawing creatures, I like to start with the eyeball. So everyone, we're going to draw a oval, kind of at this part of the page at the top left part. Just a little oval like that. You can color yours in if you would like to. I'm going to do that. Now I'm using a marker so you can see, but you can use a pencil if you'd like so you can erase and kind of adjust as we go. So next we'll be drawing a little bit of an eyebrow above the eye. So the shape is just going to be a little curve above this eye. It's going to be kind of bubbly, so we'll do a curve and come around and draw it. So after that, we are going to go ahead and do the mouth. So the mouth is kind of squiggly because it's got weird bumps and textures. Their muscles are really interesting. So we're going to go straight down from the eye a little bit. I'm going to just draw a point. That's going to be where the edge of the mouth of the dragon is. So after we get there, we're going to kind of squiggle outwards. We'll go squiggle outwards. So that's going to be the top part of their mouth. Kind of like an alligator or crocodile mouth coming out a little bit. So after that, we're going to do the two nostrils. So for that, we're going to do two ovals again, but they're going to be smaller. They're going to be right here. They're going to be going in opposite directions. So we'll have that one going that way, and the other one right next to it going the other direction. So those are the nostrils. And after the nostrils, we're going to do the bottom part of the mouth now. So this is just the upper lip. So we're going to connect that line and come down. Do some more squiggles. We're going to leave some space to see some teeth and some fire coming out. And after that, we're going to continue on with our head. So for some, we need to have some flesh around this nostril, so do a little curve right around there. And after that, we're going to do some lines for this nose. So just some curves going this way. Curves. I'm going to do 3. Let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. So now you can see there's a little bit of a gap there. We can just go and connect that. I'm going to connect it to this part of the nose that we drew. And we're going to just keep connecting things. So we're going to connect this edge of the mouth to the nose. Just do a little bump, go in and out, just like that. And now we have one eyebrow here, but because the dragon is kind of facing us differently, we're not going to see all of the eye over here. The eye is going to be on the other side. We're going to imagine it on the other side. So we can still see a little bit of that bushy eyebrow. So let's go ahead and just draw just a little oval for that eyebrow. And again, I'm just going to connect it to the head, just like that. And so we're going to continue. We're going to do the top part of the head. It's just going to be a big curve from behind that eyebrow over. I'm going to go and come down. So this will then connect to the neck and the body afterwards. So after this, we're going to draw the jaw of the mouth. So we're going to take that edge point of the bottom part that we drew, and we're going to come around and draw the jaw. So it's going to be a little smoother. We're going to come in, and we're going to go out, and we'll have that jaw point. If you feel your jaw, you can kind of feel this part right here, that bone coming out. So we like to have that curve there. So after that, we can go ahead and draw some teeth. So you can make your teeth as sharp as you would like, as soft as you would like. I'm going to kind of do mine in the middle, but we'll have 2 front teeth over here. They're going to be kind of like U-shapes. So make sure they connect to the mouth. So I got one there. I'm going to do another front one right there. I'm going to do one in the back on the top here. And I'm going to add 2 to the bottom over here. 1, 2. So we got 5 teeth. And we're going to leave some space there for the fire that's going to be coming out. So we'll leave that alone for right now. So next we're going to be drawing the whole back curve of this body and the front. So we're going to bring this part of the head down. We're going to have the neck, and it's going to be coming back. So we're going to go down, keep curving, and kind of go out. And I'm going to leave some room here for the tail, which we'll be doing later. After that, we're going to be doing the belly. So for the belly, we're going to kind of start at the middle of this jaw point, kind of right here, and we're going to do a small curve in, and after that curve in, it's going to go out into a big belly. And out and around. So we got that big belly right there. It's not too big. You can make yours as big or small as you would like. They are all customizable. So after that, we're going to be doing some legs. So a lot of times when you do bottom legs, this goes for dogs, cats, kangaroos, a lot of different creatures. Their back legs curve around more. So we're going to have a big curve over here, go up and curve. And then for the other part of the leg, it's just going to be in the other direction, a smaller one here. And then after that, we have to draw its toes. Again, you can draw the toes as sharp as you would like. I'm going to give it 3 toes. So for that, I'm going to go out, in, out, in, out, in. So from this edge point, I'm going to go out, in, out, in, out, in. I'm going to go back here a little bit and then connect it to this part of the leg that we drew. So we're going to do the same leg on the other side, but since we're kind of at a side angle, we won't be able to see all of this flesh that we have here. So we're going to kind of imagine it behind its stomach. So imagining it behind its stomach, we're going to have a curve around. And then we're going to do the toes again, out, in, out, in, out, in. We're going to go back, and we're just going to kind of connect to behind the stomach there. So now we have this extra space where the stomach is, and we can go ahead and connect that back to the leg. So just take that line and go back, connect it. And so after that, we are going to draw our arms. So they have tiny little arms, kind of like a T-Rex. They have little short stubby arms. So we're going to do a curve here for the arm. And it's like a backward C kind of curve. And I also want to give it 3 fingers, kind of matching the feet down there. So I'm going to do it kind of here, be kind of smaller. So I'm going to go out, in, out, in, out, in. So we got 3 sharp toes. And then I'm just going to connect the fingers to that shoulder that we drew. I'm just going to connect it with a line. Got tiny little arms. We're going to do the other side now. So again, imagining that the shoulder is on the other side, we can't see it. We're just going to come out and do the toes. So come out with a line, go out, in, out, in, out, in, and then come back in. We got really, really tiny arms. You can make yours a little bigger if you'd like. So next we're going to be doing the stomach. So at this draw point that we drew, we're going to take a curve and go down. We're not going to go through the arm because the arm is above the stomach. We're going to pick up our pen, pencil, whatever you're using, and we're going to keep going all the way down to behind the leg. We're going to take that line, go, curve down, pick up the pencil, go to the other part of the arm. Kind of imagine the line running through the arm. Where would it meet? Kind of coming out of there and coming down and meeting up to the leg. So after that, we are going to draw our tail. You can make yours as long, as windy as you would like. So I am going to take this back part, and I'm going to curve it around a little bit. So I'm going to just take it. I'm going to make mine that big. So after that, we have some space under here where the stomach would come. And we're going to keep the body going around here. So we're going to take a line down here, bring it around, and we're going to come closer and closer to that line. You're going to kind of follow the line that you drew already. Go in the same exact direction and come closer and closer and get smaller. And at the end, I'm going to add a little arrow. You can add a little star if you like, a circle, whatever shape you'd like. So for the arrow, though, I'm going to draw 2 small lines coming out of each side. And then I'm going to make those 2 edges meet together. So 1 line down, another line. There we go. So we have our tail. Now we said that our dragon is going to fly, so we're going to add some wings. So kind of around this arm area, I'm going to take my pencil, and I'm going to go up, and it's going to be the top part of the wing. So I'm going to take this and go up. That'll be the beginning part of the wing, and then we're going to go out. So from that point, we're going to do a line going that way, out, out. And then wings kind of come in a little bit, they go out a little bit, so we're going to do that about 3 or 4 times. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to curve in, and then go out. And then once I have that out point, I'm going to curve in and go out. Curve in and go out. And then the last one, I'm just going to kind of connect it back to the body. Go in. It's kind of like bat wings a little bit. You can imagine they have different bones going through. So they have wings on both sides. We're going to draw the other one in the back a little bit. You'll just be able to see some of it. So for that, we will be drawing another curve like this behind, right behind it. We're going to go up, and then we're going to do another line going out. And go out. And then we're going to come in, and there we go. We got our wings. So after that, I'm going to add some spikes to mine. Let's add some spikes to the back of ours. So for this, they're just going to be kind of upside down V shapes, or upside down U shapes, just kind of going up, up. I'm going to add one. I'm going to just keep adding them. Give a little bit of space in between each one. Remember, these don't have to be perfect, however you would like them. I'm going to kind of skip the area with the wings, just because the wings are there. And keep going. I'm going to kind of stop somewhere on this tail, leave some space on this tail. I'm going to add one right up in the front here, going in that direction. Whoop. So we got our spikes on the tail. Now we're going to add some details, and then we will add the fire. So for the stomach, we are going to add some lines, and the lines are going to go in different directions based off of the direction this is curving in. So we're going to kind of curve in a little. You can add straight lines if you'd like, but if you want to try something a little bit more, you can try a little bit of a curve with them. We're going, and once we get to this bottom portion of the belly, you can kind of start to shift the curve in the other direction and go the other way, kind of starting to curve down rather than curving up there. So we got our curves. We can add some scales. So for scales, I'm going to add little U shapes here and there. You can add as much as you would like. You can do some W's. You can also do this with the colored pencils afterwards, taking a darker color and adding the scales as you would like. I'm going to add them all throughout the body. Okay, and the last thing that we have to do is the fire. So for the fire, this can also be however you would like. You can make it as small, as big. If you want water coming out, you can color it blue as well. So we're going to start from this bottom portion of the mouth and take our pen. We're going to do some wiggles. We're going to do the same thing kind of coming from up here. So behind this first tooth, we're going to take our pen pencil, do some wiggles. Wiggles out. And then we're going to wiggle back in just a little bit and then wiggle all the way back out. You can make your wiggles longer and come back in and out and in and out and then connect it eventually to the other side. So we got some fire. You can add some other bits by just kind of doing some more shapes, kind of like a little bit of a curved diamond shaped there. And add just a little bit. You can add some sparks here and there. So now here we have our fire-breathing dragon, and I'm going to go ahead and color this. You can color it whatever color you would like. Dragons come in all different colors. I really like the color blue and green, so I'm going to go ahead and make mine that color. So there we have our dragon.
We're so thankful for your support. Now, these are just my words, but I'm sure my colleagues that are beside me and that have been beside me for so many years have words to say.
We thank you all for being with us. Please help us by contributing today. Please help us by spreading this video to others. There is such a despair and a feeling that the challenges that communities like ours and our city face that is emblematic of the challenges that we have in our country at large. There's this sense that this cannot be solved, that there aren't solutions. We're a small, committed body of people, along with our staff, with our other community members, that are showing what's possible, that there is hope, that with that commitment, we can make a difference. Please help us to make that possible.
And with that said, we just want to say again, thank you and have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
you.